If you are trying to use an emulator like Gameloops, BlueStacks or even Android Studio and you are getting an error message saying something like it's incompatible, Windows settings are incompatible or even Hyper-V error, then don't worry because there's an easy way of fixing this. But before we go ahead and take a look at how you can fix this error, let's first take a look at what Hyper-V means. So Hyper-V is used to basically create a virtual machine on your computer. So if you disable this option, then you might not be able to obviously create a virtual machine anymore. So you need to decide what's more important. If you enjoy creating virtual machines and stuff like that, then you're going to want to have Hyper-V enabled. If you don't create virtual machines or don't need the option at all enabled, then this is going to be perfect for you as we can easily disable it. So you can then get the program that you have the error message in working again. If you do not have Hyper-V enabled on your computer and you've already checked this, then the fix that you're going to want to do is go into your BIOS settings, as there's going to be a setting within there that has some sort of virtualization setting enabled, which is then conflicting with BlueStacks, Gameloop or Android Studio, which is then bringing up that error message. So basically you need to make sure you have all virtualization options turned off. So now let's take a look at how you can disable Hyper-V in Windows. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now on my desktop. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is open up the Windows Start menu, and you now need to type in Windows Features. You now need to select Turn Windows Features on or off. You are now going to have a massive list of different features that are available for you to enable or disable within Windows. So you need to find Hyper-V within the list. If you do not see the option within the list, then that will be because you're not using Windows Pro, Windows Enterprise or Windows Student. That's the only versions of Windows that Hyper-V is available for. However, there is still some options within Windows Features that you do need to disable. So I don't have Hyper-V on this computer that I'm currently using. That's because this computer's using Windows Home. But if I scroll all the way down, I do however have Virtual Machine Platform. As you can see, it's currently unticked. So you need to make sure this option is unticked, and you also need to make sure Windows Hypervisor Platform is also unticked. As you can see, when I highlight the option, it says enables virtualization software to run on the Windows Hypervisor. And also the top option says enables platform support for virtual machines. So like I said, make sure these two options are unticked. And if you scroll down more, as you can see, there are no other options for virtual machines. But if you do see an option here that does say as well is for virtual machines, then toggle that to off. So now that I've turned these two options off, untick them, go ahead and click on OK once you've done that. Restart Windows and then go ahead and launch the program again that you were getting a Hyper-V error in. And that should have resolved the issue. If it didn't, then like I said at the start of the video, you most likely have another option within your BIOS that also has enabled virtualization. I will pop a link in the description below to a guide that we have done about these error messages as well, which you can also check out, which I will put more methods onto if I can think of any. So I hope this video helped you out and you enjoyed it, and like always, if you did like this video, click the subscribe button below and also like this video. That's all for now. I will see you in the next video.